Unconfirmed reports have suggested that your legal team are combing through the details of your lampooning on South Park to see if anything more sinister can be levelled against the creators.
I love the smell of lawsuits in the morning.
Look, I refuse to be mocked, okay? I refuse to be mocked. Especially by a couple of juvenile 50-somethings who do silly voices, you know? Worldwide privacy tour. Yes, but you must concede that doing a worldwide media tour to demand privacy is such a stark and hilarious contradiction that it's rife for parody. It almost writes itself.
But I'm not a fan of parody, actually. I think it's rude and cruel and mean and intellectually interior.
Inferior. Idiot. But I thought you decided, Harry, that the South Park parody was quite funny, actually, and that the best way to deal with the ensuing ridicule was to laugh along with it. I mean, you two did bring this on yourselves. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, it means that we were asking for this with our petulant and whingy behaviour.
Well, thank you for explaining that to me, Harry.
Yeah, well, actually, I decided that it wasn't funny at all, actually, on further inspection, and that calling me Prince of Canada was insulting and cruel and entirely unamazing.
Right, okay. And why did you come to this sudden realization?
Well, it was after a chat with Meghan, actually.
Shocker.
She'd just given me my phone back with increased screen time limits. So, I was in a really good mood. So I was, receptive to her reception.
Receptive to my deception. You said it, Meghan.
Yeah, so basically Meghan taught me and showed me how to think more clearly about this whole situation. And that's when I realised it wasn't funny and it wasn't a joke at all.
That's right.
Yeah, and then Meghan actually convinced me that we might be able to make some moolah out of this. So that's when I actually, realised that, it was really offensive and not funny at all. And that I was really emotionally scarred.
And that's when we sent our lawyers out, right, into action?
They were unleashed onto the streets like rats during the plague. A host of... Well, actually, what is the collective noun for lawyers?
It's an infection of lawyers, I think. Actually, it's a pandemic of lawyers. Oh, even better. So anyway, our pandemic are looking over all the insults thrown at us to see if, there's anything that can be used as the basis for a legal complaint. Yes, Meghan, but do you think it's a good idea, a sensible policy to endlessly complain and whinge about being subject to criticism and parody? As someone recently said, you're acting like a pair of entitled woke dictators.
Right, who said that? Who said that? We'll sue.
You don't have the right to not be made fun of. You don't have the right to not be offended. So can't you just laugh along at the gentle mocking and be done with it? That was a video. If you want to see any more of this mad lot, it might be worth hitting the notification bell and subscribing, liking and sharing the channel. Thanks.